Welcome to Mori English, real lessons in British English. Today I want to talk to you about synonyms. As an English teacher, when a student is trying to understand a new word, they often ask me, is this a synonym for? One time this happened with me is with the word further. The student asked me, well, is this just a synonym for father? As in, this pub is a lot further than I realised. Well, with this example, the student asked me, well, can I also say father? At first glance, you might think that yes, further and father are synonyms. Let's look again at our example. This pub is a lot further than I realised. Well, now let's change this for father. This pub is a lot farther than I realised. Is this sentence correct? Well, yes, it is. In this sentence, we can use further or farther. Why is that? Well, in these two sentences, what do you think further and farther are talking about? Pause the video if you want to think for yourself. If you said that in these two sentences, both further and farther are talking about distance, then you are correct. When we are talking about distance, we can use further or farther. That is to say that they are synonyms. For example, how much farther is it? It can't be much further. Let's keep going. So, problem solved. Further is a synonym for father, right? Well, not exactly. Let's look at another sentence and I'll show you what I mean. If you require further information, please send us an email. Here we see the word further again. So easy, right? We know that father is a synonym. So if you require farther information, please send us an email. That's also correct, right? Wrong. In my sentence, if you require further information, please send us an email. What do you think here in this context further actually means? Again, pause the video for a second if you'd like to think of an answer for yourself. If you said that in this context further means additional or extra, then you are correct. When we want to say something is additional, then we can only use further. Farther is always incorrect in this sentence. So, further and farther, are they always synonyms? Well, with these examples, we can see that the answer is no. Not always. This is a very important thing to remember when learning English. Words can be synonyms, but we have to think very carefully about when, why, and how. I often have students using synonyms that are very advanced, very impressive, but don't make sense in the context. In this series, we will continue to look at easily confused words. Are there any words that cause you problems? Feel free to write them in the comments below. Thanks for watching Mori English. Keep enjoying your language journey every day.